வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, வெல்கம் டு கெமிக்கல் இன்ஜினியர் யூனிவர்சல் சேனல். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது ப்ராசஸ் calculations or else we can say stoichiometry, right? So stoichiometry is very having vital role while designing columns, reactors or whatever the storage vessel. So has major role in process industries, mostly even in refinery or petrochemical industries. So we will go by one. So if you take stoichiometry, there are multiple categories. So we can say the first type we are going to see mass balance involving no chemical reaction. So we are going to do mass balance for a reactor or for any filtrate or filter medium, whatever. So but there is no chemical reactions involved. There will be no chemical reactions involved in this one. So the next one is the same type with chemical reactions involving. With chemical reactions involved. So like that we have the third type, we can say material balance. It is having incomplete data. When we have incomplete data for a process, so we can use the stoichiometry to find out that also. So like that many more we have. So we will go one by one. First thing we are going to see is mass balance involving no chemical reaction. Here we are having a case, we are having a filter, right? So you will see this in waste management system. So filter, it is having, we are giving the feed of 2000 kgs of slurry, and which is containing 25% of solids, right? So you are getting output of filter cake, and at the downstream you have filtrate. So it is having, the filtrate is having only 99% liquid, and the filter cake, it is having about 90% of solids. So you know the feed rate, this is feed, so consider it as F. Yes. So filtrate, you don't know what is the flow rate of filtrate, and you don't know what is the amount of cake formed, right? So based on the given data, you can find out all these things, what is the filtrate and cake formation, by using the mass balance. So if you take mass balance, you have two types of balance. One is overall balance, which is you are giving slurry of 2000 kg, which is equal to addition of both, because there is no chemical reactions involved, so there will be no volume changes or mass changes mostly. So we take this as F plus C. So this is equation 1. Just apply the value. F plus C is equal to 2000 kgs. So before taking this one, you need to assume the reaction all are taken in kg per second. The reaction occurs at a rate of 1 kg per second. So we just take it as main theme. Now that we have seen the overall balance, now see individual balance. Individual balance, which is we can do both ways. We can do the balance for liquid as well as for solids. So all the cases have liquids and as well as solids. So we go for individual balance on solids first. So if you take that, see the output is the slurry, the feed is having 20% of solids. So 20% of solids, if you take that, which is the volume fraction. So the fraction multiplied with the flow rate, that is the individual balance. So if you take that 20% 0.25, which is multiplied with the feed rate. So this is the total solids available in the feed, that is in slurry. So you take that individually in filtrate and as well as in filter cake. So initially take it in filtrate. Filtrate you have solids, 90% of liquid you have. So remaining will be 0.1%. So 1% you have solids. You can take it as 0.01 multiplied with the filtrate. We don't know the filtrate value, so plus in the cake value we have solids of 90%, so 0.9 multiplied with the cake quantity, cake kg per second. So if you take this is as, just combine this one, you will get as 500 kg. So the overall reaction taken at 1 kg per second. So per second you are calculating all the data. 0.1F plus 0.9C. So this is equation 2. So say in the same way you can do balance for liquids also. So how will you do individual balance on liquids? So in the slurry we have about 75% slurry. So 0.75 multiplied with the slurry rate. If you take the liquid in both filtrate and filter cake, we have about 90% liquid. So here we have the remaining is 10% liquid. So take into consideration. So it will come like 0.99 into filtrate. So 0.99 into filtrate. Plus here we have 10%. So 0.1 into cake. So this will give you about 1500 kgs. We take it as equation 2. So now you have to solve these equations. You can solve either equation, you can take solving equation 1 and 2. This is equation 3. So if you take equation 1, that is F plus C equal 2000. So you take this as equation 1. On equation 2 you are going to solve for either F or C. So how do you solve that? Now go for equation 2. So that is 0.01 F plus 0.9 C, which is equal to 500. So this is equation 2. This is equation 1, which is F plus C equal to 2000. So before going here, we have to multiply this equation. We have to equalize either F or C. So we just multiply the F to make it equal with 0.01. So if we multiply it like this, so 0.01 F, 0.01 C, and here 0.01 multiplied with the total slurry. So we'll get it like around 20 kg for this one. So if you solve this, so we are going to whole value to come around 20 kg, right? So if you solve this one, just subtract the equation 2 to equation 1. So we'll get it like, it will get cancelled. Here we will get it like 0. So we get like 0.89 C, which is equal to 480. So if you take the value, C value 480 divided by C, divided by 0.89, you will get it like 539.33 kgs per second. So this is the filter cake flow rate per second. So if you have to find out the filtrate also. So take this equation, apply C value in equation 1. F plus C equal to 2000 as per equation, right? So if you apply this value, you will get it like F plus 539.33 is equal to 2000. So F you will get like 2000 minus 539.33 is equal to 1460.67 kgs per second. So F is around 1460.67 and cake formed is kg per second because total reaction is kg per second. C is 539.33 and slurry is 2000 kgs. So in this way you can check it out whether the value is correct or not. That's it, guys. We'll see the next class with the complicate all the reactions involved and everything. Right. Thank you, guys.